We're back. We're back with a lot less contestants this time. Welcome back to the channel. We're here to talk about Boys Planet episode 8. I actually have not been knowing the episode count, so I just found out it was episode 8. I guess it's because they're counting the eps that were different as addition to these. So yeah, a lot less contestants, which I'm glad about. Even though we're not, well, we only saw 3 teams, which is another problem. Why do we only see 3 teams this time? I feel like we should have seen at least two more because we only have 13 to talk about. I'm not going to talk about the formation, everything. I think we'll save those for next week when we see what actually happens with those performances because they're not even uploading the fan cams. We're all just waiting until next week. So yeah, we saw some of the formations, like how some people chose different songs, how some people were rejected, like Zihao and Nian Boheng, I guess, were rejected from Seowon's group and maybe other rapping groups. Oh, Yichen's group too. Right now, we're gonna talk about XXL, the hot team, and like Jennie. So let's start with the XXL team. It had Arctic, Yunseo, Yang, and Jinyu. All the boys here are so short. I feel like, how did this happen? They must have just planned it at the end when they saw their like who were they gonna pick, because like they all kind of make sense to be in one same group. They have very good visual chemistry with each other, so that's a good addition to this group. But there was one problem: the C boys don't have any experience in making choreography, and they're like the older ones. So it's up to Arctic and Yunso to come up with the choreography, and yeah, they did so good. I'm so glad that and they try to show us like, oh, they're younger but they really are hard workers and like they come up with the choreography themselves. But also them paint like Sunny Jing or Jin about like yeah, they didn't know how to make choreography, but they followed their lead and were able to master the choreography as well. Honestly, this team in the interim check, as what we saw, they did really well to just put them at the top of the interim rankings, and even shouting was here. Oh, Yunseo was so scared that like, oh, what's gonna happen? Like, we keep getting praise, praise, praise. Oh, it's gonna happen here with shouting. And then shouting also said, "You guys are so good. Nothing but good praise." And the crisis didn't come. So then when they went to the rehearsals stage, again, Yuzo's like, "Okay, this is where it's gonna go bad." Again, nothing bad happened. Like they all just locked in. Like even they said that they were learning the core a little slow. I did not see anything wrong with it. I thought they were all just so great during the practice rounds. So he keeps thinking something's gonna happen, but nothing happens during the rehearsal practice, so nothing. We could just go straight to performance, and yeah, this performance is just so much fun. I really just had a great time. I thought it was like just such a fun performance. It really reminds me of Boys Planet Season 1. What's that team called? Zoom. Like that performance was so much fun. I feel like this was just another fun performance, and they all did just so good. Yunso, wow. Wow, little Cube 15-year-old. Like, Cube really has some good potential here with Junso and Jaehyun. If they better not let them go. Because I don't think they're going to debut here. But they could really. I know they just debuted a group, I think, called Nowadays, like a year ago. But they have Junso, they have Jaehyun. If they don't let that go, they need to build a group around those two. And I feel like Cube might actually strike some gold if they do that. But yeah, Yunso did so good in his clean part. His shoe came off. He was dancing so hard. It was so well done. And Arctic too. Arctic Till Solomon was so well done. I really liked him because I know we barely like introduced him during the eliminations episode when he was doing the breakdancing. But before that, we barely knew him. We just knew that he was an IST boy. And then I thought they all did fantastic. And Jay and Jinyu, you guys did good too, but they didn't get like that much focus on because they're not the choreo makers. But even their parts are so good. I like how the choreography that they made, it was like duo choreography. I really like that. And we could get to the points. Yunso got such a high score. I think he got the highest score from all performances. He got a 1420, and Arctic got a 1230. So he was able to get the all-star spot taken away from Jinyu, who got a 1040, and then Sunji Yang got a 1080. So the new all stars are Arctic and Yunso, so they'll receive the benefits. I'm really scared for Jinyu. I feel like he might drop now just because his position's not safe. But this team, so good. The next scene was kind of funny. Lee Jung did not want this song at all. I couldn't breathe at him making the other members like, "Oh, you want to just hot? You want to just hot?" He did not want to do a rap song at all. Like you could tell Like him trying to, I think it was even Yuto. He was like, "Oh, you should do hot. You should do hot." And then Yuto did just hot. He ended up choosing exercise. The scene consisted of Zihao, Hejeongjin, Nian Bohang, and Lee Jong. And we really saw like a new side of Hejeongjin at the beginning of the episode. I really feel like he was gonna try and show a different side of himself, not be like the same character that we saw during the first half of the show. But we see that does not last very long. But he compliments his members. They even let him be the leader. Everyone's surprised, like, you want to be the leader? Because Nia Bohang, he volunteered to be the leader. I think Lee Jong volunteered to be the leader too, if I'm remembering correct. But they were like, fine, Hyejeonjin, you could be the leader if you want. If you really want to turn a new leaf, you could be the leader. Even when they're like learning the parts and stuff, the whole group is just so loud except Lee Jong. I feel like they're all extroverts and like they're all really loud. Like especially Zihao and Hyejeonjin, like they're big characters. And Lee Jong, you could just tell he's like an introvert, like he cannot handle all that personality. Like he's getting exhausted just being around them. Like his face was just so funny. Like I love Lee Jong. He's so hilarious. Also, I love like during the practice we saw like Zihao's rap was gonna be about the show, which I love that. Like yes, make it about the show. But during the practices, Lee Dong does get some criticism about him not being locked in. Like he's like laughing and smiling when he's rapping. Like Lee Dong, you really have to lock in a little bit and do better when you do rapping. Because during the practice, he was not doing good. Like I don't know what was up with him. He needed one of them to teach him like this is how you do it. I think one of the boys were able to help him because he was able to do better as it went on. But probably the craziest thing about the episode is that Hyejeonjin, he randomly tries to quit the show. He literally leaves the practice room, goes to like the production room, I guess, and he talks to one of the producers about, I want to leave the show. I'm done. Like I tried it. I don't want to do this anymore. Which even like the other boys would be like, okay, I guess he's leaving the show. I guess we should just practice us three. And then they were practicing them through, getting the formations down. But then Hedgehog later comes back into the room. She's like, I'm not quitting. I'm staying. So then this does create like a little tension moment between Lee Chong and He Jiajing. Really ended up liking the cute bonding moment that they had at the table with Jihao being like translator. It was Nian Bohang. I don't know who it was, but someone was the translator. And they were telling Lee Jong was telling him like, yeah, I get like how you're having trouble with the show. Like I'm also having trouble. Like they share like their difficulties about like just be on the show, like how hard it is. And they were really able to come together and like I think they even like high fived their fist bump. I really like that. That was about it for the practice and all the rehearsals and stuff. We could go straight to performance, and you guys, they just have all four of them. They have so much aura, and the fact that they're all the raps. I thought it was gonna be Ziha, but then even Yan Bohang and Hedgehog was about the show too. Oh wow. I really like that. I think Lee Jong may have even wrote about. I have the translation right here. Let me pull it up. Yeah, like Lee how he was talking about how he wasn't picked by Yichen and so on. He was talking about how his visuals, he was talking about being hated or and everything. Really like that in Niambo, and he was talking about these were kind of funny. He was talking about himself. But he even like threw a shot at someone and Yichen, like maybe they didn't pick him and he felt some type of way. And then Hye was about his edit on the show. And then Lee Jong wasn't really about the show, it was just him talking about this is his first time rapping from the translations that I found out. Performance, they all really just came so alive. They really look like their element. Like they all look so comfortable and like they didn't look awkward at any time. Like even when they were just walking around the stage and like not dancing because they didn't do that much dancing, but they just looked so comfortable. Like they looked fine. Like they really look like real rappers. They look like a group. I would say like all three of these groups that went today did so good. Even you, Lee John, like you're not the rapper, like, you're more like a singer, but he didn't look awkward. He was able to film with the rest of the boys, and they all really enjoyed themselves. It was hot, like they said, very hot. We get right to the scores. Lee Zihao got a 1130, which is kind of low. I was shocked. I thought it was gonna be higher. And then He Jiaxing got 1140, which is high because he was able to maintain his all-star spot. No, I think he climbed to the all-star spot. And then Neon Bohing surprisingly got a 900, which is so low. Not the lowest that we're gonna see this episode, but just low for like something that I don't think he deserved. I think he deserved something a lot higher. He at least deserved in bounces. I don't think he did bad. I was just so surprised at that. And then Lee Jong, he got such a high score, which I was honestly even kind of surprised about. Not that he did super bad or anything, but I'm just surprised like he has that many fans, I guess. I know I'm a fan, but I didn't realize people nowadays were fans. But he got 1400. Like if he becomes a fan favorite, I wouldn't be mad about that because I want to see him go really far. So yeah, that was the too hot team, right? The next team up is the Like Jenny team. I'm honestly surprised they showed Like Jenny today because it does have Sangwon, and you know Sangwon, like he's usually one of the last. He's like the last one to show up, but he's here. And then who else is here with him? Junmin is here. Chingyu is here, and then Harry and Hyunjin are also on this team. And I love this segment because guess what, guys? We finally got Junmin propaganda. Y'all could stay mad about, oh, why is there so much editing on him? I don't care. It's time. He was like nowhere on the show. His audition barely got shown. He's not really like, even during S-Cast wasn't about him. It was about Inhu and Kangmin. Like, I'm so glad he's getting an edit this time. The leader of this team ended up going to Harry. I think it was up to Harry and Junmid, but the team decided to vote for Harry, which I was kind of surprised about, just because I know Sangwon, he said he wanted Junmid on his team, but maybe like Harry's just never gotten the chance to be leader, and they want him to be leader. And Sangwon, of course, got the killing part. He's just so good. He's like an eye catcher. Like he's the center that you want to be of the group because if he's the center, there's a good chance that you guys will just win the benefit and be able to go on M Countdown and do like the whole. Well, there was like a new thing, right? They had like an online fan meet. Like, of course, if you put time on that, there's a good chance you could win that. After that, we see some Junmin scenes. Yeah, he's literally in the same dorm or something with DONGGYU. I think they know to put my two favorites together. They were just talking about the show and like how they need to work hard to like get a better rank. And then Junmin is also shown as like he wakes everyone up, like he keeps track of everyone. Like I think he even told DONGGYU like get up, you have to take a shower. Remember, like wow, 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 wow. They knew my favorites needed a scene together because I was getting mad about how they both weren't getting shown. Connie, the judge, I love her. Me and her, we're exactly the same. We're both just Jonathan fans. I want the best for him. But he is definitely lacking confidence during those practices because he's just looking down at the floor when they're performing. And even all the judges say, like, oh, you're not doing so good. Like, why are you performing like this? Like, we could barely even notice you. And he basically talking about he lost his confidence because he's with other boys who are like higher ranks with him and like he thinks like they're better than him, but you know, he just gets some reassurance like, no, you are good. You just have to believe in yourself. Like, if you don't believe in yourself, you're not gonna be able to do good. And I think he starts crying at the scene too, and then Connie goes up to hug him like, yeah, thank you, Connie. Like, Connie is really making this show work for me because she's the reason why Junmin's getting some attention on the show. So I'm always gonna be glad for Connie. Because then was able to do good in rehearsals, and I was just so glad. Gentlemen, and it better work, guys. Let's get him to the finals. I'll be happy with the top 15, to be honest. Even Samuel talks about, oh, like Jenmin, like he's like a reliable older brother in this survival show. I never would have known that he was feeling like this because he always has like a good persona around everyone else, but I didn't know that he was like hurting inside. So like, wow, yes, I want to push the Jenmin payola too. We really don't see anything else, so we could just go straight to performance. And wow, 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 Sangwon, Sangwon, you are just so freaking good as a center. Like he's like the opening was just so good. The chorus is so he's just like so good in the center. I feel like he's just such a good balance to everyone. And even John and Sangwon in the same group are just insane together. How would you not want them in the same final lineup? That's my thing. Like if you're Sangwon fans, y'all need to start voting for John because if John's in that group with them, like wow, what a crazy duo. Oh, let me shout out Harry Jr. I never really noticed Harry June before. I seen like some comments about him, but he really came to life here. And I know he choreographed this too, which was so I love the choreo for this. And I know like the choreo for the original songs are so popular already, so it's gonna be hard to like try to match it and not like copy it. But I thought the choreo was so good. So like shout out Harry June. Oh, I'm so sad about Hyunjun. Hyunjun's also part of this group, but like he didn't get an edit or anything. He's just really there. And I don't really have much to say about him here because I feel like he did good, but I don't my eye doesn't go to him this time. Unfortunately, because I really liked him in plot twist, so I'm sad that he didn't really get that much to do here. Then Chingy, he also got his solo part. He's good too. I'm still waiting on something more for him because he's a really good dancer, but That's about it. I get from him. I need something more. We could get right to the scores, and then Connie's just like me. Like I think she started crying. Like we are just so on the same way with Jungmin. So yeah, Sangwon got a 1370, which is not as high as I expected. I thought he was gonna get the highest score, but he got beat by Lee Jong and Yunseo, which was super surprising. And then Chingyu got a 1090. Makes sense to me. Like he wasn't like a standout on the show, on this performance. I mean, and then Hyunjoo got 840, which is criminally low. I don't think that deserved. He's so talented. Y'all, the people in the audience, y'all need to realize that Hyunjoo's really good. I think he's gonna go eliminated, unfortunately though. Harry got 1170, which is good. I feel like that's really deserved. Maybe a little higher. They don't know he made the choreography, but he did really good in his parts. And then JUNMIN got a 1230. He got the All-Star back. I really hope his rank shoots up this time. If I had to choose from these three, y'all, I think I'm surprised everyone with my choice. It's XXL. XXL is my favorite one from this group. Definitely. I just think that was like the most fun. I think that all the members really, really shine together. It was all put together really well. I really like it. Yeah, XXL will have to be my favorite. And then I think I like Jennie's second best. The other was just so good, to be honest, because I must put the hot team on last technically, but it's only out of three. So we're really gonna see how it all shapes up next episode. Let me tell y'all who I'm gonna be voting for in my top five. You guys are gonna look at my top five and be like, "This is a little weird. This is different." I have a strategy in mind. My top five I'm voting for right now is Junmin. Of course, I need him to go a little higher to be safe. DONGGYU, I'm really scared that DONGGYU might go home, so of course I'm gonna vote for him. I invite you guys to vote for Park DONGGYU as well. Thank you. My third pick is Woojin. Woojin's my one pick. I'm also voting for him just to go for him to be a little higher. Come on. Sen, y'all know Sen is my troll pick. I would like him to go to the finale. I don't care, y'all can stay mad. And my fifth pick is Kangmin just because I'm scared that Kangmin might fall out of the top eight. So if I could help him push a little bit more, I'm gonna do that. But then after that, like I love Sangwon, I love anxin, I love Liyu, I love Junseo. I love haneum. Oh, I'm not voting for haneum because we haven't seen his man love moment that I feel is coming next week with Rose Blossom. Keeping an eye out for that. If he doesn't impress me with Rose Blossom, I'm taking him out and replacing him with Leo. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Let me know what y'all are doing for your top eight, for your final five votes. I'll see y'all next time.